DMZ is Call of Duty attempting escape from Tarkov. Tarkov is a pretty strange game. It gets updated very slowly, its market crashes alongside the crypto market, and it's probably the most stressful and tactical FPS game that there is. While other games like Insurgency, Siege, and Arma keep up the tension of single bullet and you're dead tactical shooting that's all about your aim, none of them put you under quite the amount of pressure Tarkov does. Tarkov is a battle royale that's all about permadeath and loot. Body armor and helmets are expensive, and yet they don't even necessarily save you from dying to 1 or 2 bullets. Things that you loot can be stored in your stash, but if you die before you extract, or you die after taking them in with you in a raid, a weapon that you've sunk thousands into crafting, or the rarest thing you've ever managed to loot can just be gone in a heartbeat. Death in Tarkov is often as instant as it is devastating. You can be out in the forest and just suddenly a bullet whizzes into your brain from any number of possible viewing angles. It's very, very hard. COD isn't that hard. Now obviously COD does have the odd lobby full of sweats, or overly specific exploits to gain max speed on foot, but realistically COD is the FPS aimed at the widest target audience in the world, and has by far the most casual players of any console game that isn't just gambling on baseball cards. But COD cannot even dream of the level of stress that Tarkov builds up in you. I cannot fathom the idea of COD stressing me out as much as even a mission I've just started in Tarkov, which is why it's so fun and rewarding to play COD's take on the formula. DMZ uses a lot of general mechanics from Warzone 2.0. I haven't ever played Warzone 1.0 myself due to the giant file size problems it had throughout its lifespan, so I can't really compare it to that directly. But basically, you load in at a random spawn point, pick where you want to go for loot, and extract. Much like in Tarkov, the streets are littered with very aggressive and hard-hitting NPCs, but the in-game is where things start to diverge a bit, at least for now. Overarching both games is a surprisingly robust mission system. In Tarkov you're constantly looking to improve your reputation with the game's various traders, which is done by taking quests from them. Some of these will actually harm your reputation with other traders. So there's a bit of a metagame on deciding which traders you want to like you more for better prices on their stock. And Tarkov also has the hideout. You upgrade it to gain passive buffs and the ability to craft certain items. Now, both missions and the hideout in Tarkov often mean that you go into missions with very specific pieces of loot that you want to extract. A power drill, light bulbs, USBs, etc. And COD imitates this with its own overarching mission system. The first few missions are very simple and they teach you some of the world mechanics that COD has. So it then surprised me after beating these that COD also has tons of deranged, ultra-specific extract with bandages, gas cans, thumb drives objectives. And it's where I really started to like where COD diverges from Tarkov in-game. DMZ has a plethora of things to do. It almost seems ridiculous how many directions you can be pulled at once in a single game, and so it gets this really unique sandboxy feel as a result for a battle royale. Every single item you pick up is worth a certain amount of money, ranging from as little as $10 to $8,000. You can extract with these, where the items are auto-sold and you receive 10% of what you earned as XP for your account, or there are buy stations around the map where you can sell miscellaneous nonsense for guns ranging from bad to pretty good, or you can buy bigger backpacks, more armor plates, or even a few kill streaks. Where this then wildly diverges from Tarkov is little quests that you can make yourself part of. There's phones littered across the map with quests that are anything from assassinate high value targets, use a Geiger counter to find radioactive material, or steal and upload data. On top of this, there are then world objectives that perform things that are not exclusive to just you and your squad. The smallest of these being SAM sites, where you hijack and defend a SAM turret, and after a time it will shoot a plane passing by out of the air, and drop its care package as loot that the whole game can find. And more difficult than this are the weapon blueprints. There's one global blueprint on the map every game, defended by a juggernaut. And once the case is grabbed, you mark yourself to the whole lobby and have to attempt to extract with your life. Or there's a giant radiation zone, home to a guy in a hazmat suit who drops a unique gun that you can only unlock for multiplayer by killing him and successfully extracting with it. It's hard to give you a sense of just how much there is to do in DMZ at any time. You load in, your missions are shown to you, then you have the more distinct weapon caches that you'd have to specifically find a vehicle in order to get to before other players do, or you have objectives that you can pick up to go squad hunting and try and wipe out some particularly unfortunate trio. It's close to overwhelming, and yet that's what makes it so exciting and refreshing to play compared to what a lot of modern FPS games have become. If I haven't convinced you, you can download Warzone 2 on any platform for free, which completely includes DMZ. You can play it crossplay with friends on any other platform, and it's not even 1000 gigabytes this time. I hope you guys try this out and you have a blast like I have. It's been super refreshing to play. If you like this vid, please leave a like and subscribe. I've got stuff on the way covering upcoming releases, including Resident Evil 4 and Dead Space remakes, and some other surprises ahead that you can look forward to too. But that's going to be all I have to say for this video, but as always, I'll leave you by saying, stay safe.